BIL. Correct. आता सर्व. And vehicle taking a turn towards left or right, ISR of both the front wheel or turning wheel lie on the axis of rear axis. Okay. Steering gear mechanism is used to automatically adjust the theta and phi, which are the turning angle of the front wheel. Now this is the condition cot phi minus cot theta is equal to B by L. Okay, now next one is there are two types of steering gear mechanism. Okay, first is the Ackerman steering gear mechanism, and second is the Davis steering gear mechanism. Okay, we'll
Hello,
see the
sir.
one by
Your
one.
voice is breaking a
Sir,
little.
voice is
Okay, now
breaking.
we'll see the Davis mechanism. I'll have to note down this.
Hello, sir.
Oh, 1 minute.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, now I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of you know down. There are two types of steering gear mechanisms. First is Ackerman steering gear mechanism, and second is Davis steering gear mechanism. Okay. Now in university question paper, there is a question. Okay. Am I audible? All of you? Hello.
Yes, sir.
आवाज आ रहा है ना ठीक से? Okay.
हाँ, sir.
Okay. Now here, what is this Davis steering gear mechanism? Okay. We know the front wheels.
Sir, you are not audible.
What happened?
आवाज नहीं आ रही
Hello.
सर आप. मतलब आवाज नहीं आ रही आप.
Hello. Hello. अभी आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आ रहा है.
हाँ, सर अभी आ रहा है.
Network issue थोड़ा. ठीक है. Now, see here. Now the my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Now we know this four-wheel vehicle. These are the front wheels, E and F. Now see here in this Davis steering gear mechanism, there are four links. Here is the link AB. Okay, now there is one more link which is parallel to AB. It is your JK.
Sir, diagram is not visible.
Now it is visible. Okay, मुझे दिख रहा है वहाँ पे मोबाइल. Okay, now there are two links here in the figure. AB is the front axle, which is your one link, and JK, which is parallel to this link AB, and this JK, J and A are joined together. It is one more link. Then K and B are joined together. It is one more link. Okay, means in this mechanism there are four links. One is AB, which is your front axle. Then AJ, JK, JK are parallel to each other. Okay, but the length of the link JK is shorter than AB. Okay. Now here, while the vehicle moving on a straight path, while the vehicle is moving on a straight path, this link AJ and BK are at an angle alpha with the vertical. Now this angle is your alpha. This angle is your alpha. Okay. Now when the vehicle is at on a straight path, and this distance is and the distance of the vehicle on straight path, you will see same the distance of PAC. Okay. Now height of the link JK from AB is your, okay, but the JK slide inside the bearing. Okay. Now this JK is a link which slide while the vehicle taking a turn towards left or right. The JK slide, okay, inside the bearing, means in this given mechanism, if there are four links, in that there are four turning pairs and two sliding pairs are there. Okay, there is always sliding pair. Okay, because there is a slider, because this JK slide. Got it, all of you? This is the basic figure. It is a four-wheel vehicle. You have to consider only front wheels E and F. When the vehicle moving on a straight path, the link JA and KB are vertical, are at an angle alpha with the vertical. Okay. Now see here, while the vehicle taking a turn towards right, suppose you have to take down the turn towards right, this side. Okay, what happened? While the vehicle taking turn towards right, क्या हो जाएगा? Anyone? Front wheels get turn. Front wheels get turn, correct? Okay, now front wheel get turn. Now inner wheel get turn at an angle alpha, at an angle theta. This is the theta, the turning angle of inner wheel F, and outer wheel get turn at an angle phi. This angle is phi. While the vehicle taking a turn towards right, both the inner wheels get turn at an angle theta and phi. At the same time, the link JK slide. At the same time, the link JK slide and the link AJ change to AJ dash. And PK changes its position, PK dash. Okay, यहाँ पे है J dash. Got it, all of you? There is a K dash. Okay. And the distance or the sliding distance of the link JK is your X. Okay, now the distance is your X. Okay. While the vehicle taking a turn, the link JK gets slide. Okay, now tell me the angle. Hello, can you hear me, all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, while the vehicle taking a turn towards the left, then link A gets slide and it changes its position J dash K dash. Okay, now how much angle it was consider the link AJ. Now tell me the angle J A J dash. Now tell me this angle. This angle is Anyone tell me what is this angle? This angle is your phi. कितना एंगल टर्न होगा ये? It is again phi ना? Is it right? At the same time, your link AJ slide and K changes its position K to K dash, means the angle K dash BK is this angle is how angle this angle is theta. Is it right? Okay. When the vehicle moving on the straight path, the link AJ and KB are at an angle alpha. But when the vehicle taking a turn towards the right, the wheel F turn at an angle theta and E turn at an angle phi. Now here the link JAE. Link JAE is your bell crank lever. Similarly, KBF is a bell crank lever. Is it right? जितना AE turn करेगा उतना AJ turn करेगा. If the AE turn at an angle phi, AJ also turn at an angle phi. If the BF turn at an angle theta, BK also turn at an angle theta. Got it, all of you?
Yes.
फिगर समझ में आ रहा है? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, from figure, anyone tell me? From figure, if you have to consider here the alpha angle, from figure, anyone tell me tan alpha is equal to? Tan alpha is equal to what you will get here?
C-
Tan alpha.
C by
Correct.
H.
Now this opposite upon adjacent. Adjacent is your this one H and opposite your C by H. Tan alpha is your C by H. Okay. Now in this case, you have to consider the two angles. First, you have to consider the sliding of J point, J to J dash. Means you have to consider this angle alpha plus phi. Okay. Then you have to consider the angle alpha minus theta. Okay. Now suppose I will consider here from figure tan alpha plus phi. Tan alpha plus phi. क्या आएगा? Tan is equal to what you will get here?
C plus X upon H.
Correct. C plus X upon H. C plus X upon H. Correct. Now, with this bracket, tan alpha plus phi means what? Tan alpha plus phi means what?
It is in the form of tan A plus B. So you have to expand
Correct.
the bracket.
क्या आएगा? Tan alpha plus tan phi. Is it right? Tan alpha plus tan phi divided by क्या आएगा?
1 minus tan alpha tan phi.
Correct. Right hand side is same divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan phi. Okay, now is equal to C plus X upon H. Okay. I have to put the value of tan alpha. We know the tan alpha is equal to C by H. Means you will get the next equation is your C by H.
Hello, sir. The screen has
Huh?
freezed. Your screen has just freezed. Okay. It's now back to normal.
Okay. Okay. Now you have to take down the next step. You have to put the value of tan alpha here. Tan alpha is equal to C by H. Means you will get the equation C by H plus tan phi. Okay. Tan phi divided by 1 minus C by H. 1 minus C by H plus tan phi. Okay, is equal to C plus X upon H. Okay. Now I have to do the cross multiplication here. Okay, and tell me the next step. What you will get here? If you see the left hand side, there is a c by h plus tan alpha, means you have to write down here c plus h tan alpha, tan phi. Okay, divided by h minus c tan phi. H get cancel here. Okay. Now next you have to do the cross multiplication. H से left hand side को multiply करना है, and you have to take down 1 minus c, sorry, h minus c tan phi into c plus x, means you will get here h into bracket. Now you will get here h into bracket c plus h tan phi. Okay, is equal to c plus x, which is in one bracket, into h minus c tan phi. Is it right? Or understand all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what to do here? You have to multiplying by this h to the bracket and c plus x to the bracket. Means you will get here hc plus h square tan phi okay is equal to ch minus c square tan phi ch minus c square tan phi plus xh minus xc tan phi. Now check this equation. Is it right? Okay. Now if you see here, you have to take down this tan phi terms towards the one side. There are three terms in the form of tan phi. One is h square tan phi. Then next is your c square. Now this is your c. Okay. Now this is your c square tan phi minus xc tan phi. And you have to write down the equation in terms of tan phi. क्या आएगा? Tan phi is equal to anyone? Tan phi. I'll write directly here. Okay. यहाँ पे कौन सा term cancel हो जाएगा? Which term get cancel in this equation? Is the
CH.
similar terms both sides. Correct. CH. These term get cancelled. Okay. Now tan phi you have to write down here. क्या आएगा? Tan phi. Suppose take down the right hand side terms towards the left hand side. It become a plus. इसके आएगा यहाँ पे h square plus c square plus xc. Is it right? Into tan is equal to xh. Okay. फिर इक्वेशन क्या आएगा? Is equal to xh upon xh upon x square plus c square plus x square plus c square plus xc. Or you have to write down here tan phi is equal. Sorry, cot phi is equal. Cot phi is equal to, you will get here h square plus c square, h square plus C square plus xc upon xh. Got it? Or understand all of you? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
तो ये डेरिवेशन एक बार एक्सप्लेन करो ना, मतलब ठीक से समझा नहीं.
Okay, here I will repeat here. You know this figure? Are you understand? Okay. Now from figure you have to first of all write down tan alpha is equal to, okay, first step. Now tan alpha you have to consider here. See the highlighter. Okay. Here. यहाँ पे alpha है ना, okay. Now this is alpha. Now you have to write down first of all tan alpha is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Opposite is your 6 divided by adjacent is your h. C by h. First equation. Then next you have to write down the tan alpha plus phi. Tan alpha plus phi क्या आएगा? Opposite c plus x upon adjacent h. Okay. But you have to split this tan alpha means tan a plus b like this. Tan a plus tan a into bracket tan into bracket a plus b. You have to split this. आपको क्या मिलेगा? tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, like this. Tan alpha tan into bracket alpha plus phi. You have to expand this bracket. Tan alpha plus tan phi divided by 1 minus tan alpha is equal to cx by h. I have to put the value of tan alpha here. Tan alpha, we know this tan alpha, c by h. Okay. Now next step become c by h plus tan phi divided by 1 minus c by h. Okay. The next step, what is the next step? Suppose you have to consider here the left hand. Here is a c by h. You have to multiply, do the multiplication here. What you will get? C plus h tan phi divided by h. Okay. Divided by h. H get cancelled here. And in numerator and denominator you will get here c plus h tan phi divided by h minus c tan phi. Then you have to do the cross multiplication. Let's say left hand side ko multiply karna means h into bracket c plus h tan phi is equal to c plus x into bracket h minus c tan phi. I have to multiply by this h to this bracket and c plus x to this bracket. Means you will get here hc plus h square tan phi is equal to ch minus c square tan phi plus xh minus xc tan phi. Okay. From this equation you have to take down only tan phi terms towards the one side. Means take down the left hand side. A plus हो जाएगा plus c square हो जाएगा plus xc हो जाएगा. Okay. hc get cancel here because both are the similar terms on the both side. Okay. And towards the right hand side you will get the only one term left, xh. Means you will get the tan phi is equal to xh upon h square plus c square plus x. You have to find out the cot phi 1 upon tan phi. You will get here s square plus c square plus x upon xh. Okay. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? Hello.
Yes.
Now if you note down this, draw figure and write down this equation. Do it fast.
तो ये डेरिवेशन में पूछते हैं एग्जाम में.
हाँ.
ओके, तो कितने मार्क्स के रहेंगे?
Now this derivation asks for 6 marks. And
Okay,
there
sir.
is one more step. इतना ही और करना है. Okay. यहाँ पे tan alpha plus phi निकाला. Then you have to find out tan alpha minus theta for the right hand side or the inner wheel. F के लिए क्या आएगा? Tan alpha minus theta. Do it fast, okay? Draw free hand.
सर लास्टला काय आहे tan phi is equal to ते वरती कोणता लेटर आहे?
Tan cot phi last one.
लास्ट
Red में
वाला
tan phi. हाँ. tan phi is equal to xh upon h square plus c square plus xc, or you have to write down cot phi. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, done. हो गया? रजत हो गया? रजत सावंत, ऋषिकेश,
यस सर।
हो गया लिख के? Do it fast. ऋषभ, okay, now this is for your outer wheel E. Now similarly you have to write down the same equation for inner wheel. Okay, can we go for next? हो गया ना सबका?
Yes.
Okay, now for right hand side or the for inner wheel F, you have to tell me the equation. क्या है equation? Tan
Tan alpha minus phi no theta is equal to c minus x by h.
करेक्ट, tan अल्फा माइनस पाई आएगा थीटा, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा c माइनस एक्स. ओके, क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? tan अल्फा माइनस थीटा, इज इट राइट? tan
Yes.
alpha minus theta is equal to c minus x by h. Okay, this tan alpha minus theta means क्या आएगा? tan a minus b means फटाफट.
Tan alpha minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan alpha into tan theta.
Correct, tan alpha minus tan theta 1 plus tan alpha tan theta, correct, is equal to c minus x. Now you have to put the value of tan alpha is equal to c by h. Okay, the c by h minus tan theta divided by 1 plus c by h tan theta. Okay, and c minus x by h. Next one, cross multiplication, again h get cancelled here, only there is a change in sign. Okay, phi निकल जाएगा यहाँ पे. You have to replace this phi to theta. Okay, then sin. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? माइनस, here is the minus. Okay, now tell me the sign. क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? h into bracket c minus h tan theta is equal to c minus x into bracket h plus c tan theta. Okay. Now you have to multiply with this h to this bracket hc minus h square tan theta is equal to ch plus or minus plus c square tan theta minus xh and minus xc tan theta. Is it right? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? Now what is the next step? Anyone? Tan theta is equal to, take down this tan theta common and tell me the ch get cancel in both the case. Okay. Anyone tell me tan theta क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? xh. It is a minus. कौन बताएगा? Tell me the equation, anyone?
Tan theta is equal to minus xh upon xc minus h square minus c square.
Tan theta is equal to minus xh. You have to tell me in terms of plus. Means you have to change the sign here. Suppose I would change here sign. Here, suppose यहाँ पे plus किया मैंने. Okay. Now this become minus. Or you have to take down all the signs here. Okay. Suppose यहाँ पे मैंने minus किया. Okay. Now this become plus. यहाँ पे minus हो जाएगा. This is minus. This is plus. Okay. This is plus. Now you will get the xh plus. Okay. xh divided by क्या आएगा? h square minus c square, correct? Minus or plus xc. Is it right? Is it right?
xh upon c square plus h square minus xc.
h square c plus आएगा या minus आएगा?
प्लस आएगा ना सर, राइट हैंड साइड में प्लस है वो.
हाँ करेक्ट, यहाँ पे प्लस, सॉरी दिस इज द प्लस. इन माइनस कौन सा हो गया?
xc माइनस है सर.
xc माइनस हो गया, करेक्ट. यहाँ पे माइनस आएगा. ओके. xc मींस यहाँ पे xc माइनस s square plus c square upon xh. Is it right? Cot theta is equal to यहाँ पे sin tan theta. Got it, all of you? Only you have to replace this phi to theta and you have to see the sign. Now note down this. Okay, done.
Yes.
Now here you will get the cot phi and cot theta also. Now what is the condition of correct steering gear mechanism? Here. Now see the condition of correct steering gear mechanism. What is the condition of correct steering gear mechanism? क्या था cot phi minus cot theta is equal to? What is the condition? Cot phi minus cot theta is equal to
C upon L.
B by L का C by L. B by L ना? Okay, from the given equation and cot theta from the given equation. What is the cot phi? क्या था equation cot phi?
H square plus C square plus XC upon XH.
H square plus C square
सर वो
plus
cot phi minus cot theta is equal to क्या लिखा है?
B by L. B by L.
B by
Condition of V by L. Small L. You have to write
L.
down small L. Small L. Okay, S square plus C square plus XC divided by
XH.
X minus cot theta is equal to H square plus C square. H square plus C square. Okay, minus XC divided by XH is equal to B by L. B by L. Okay. Now, what you will get here? Which term get cancelled here?
C square
H square and C square.
H square, C square, H square, C square, and you will get here minus minus plus means 2
XC.
यहाँ पे क्या आएगा 2 XC divided by XH is equal to B by L. Again here what term get, which term get cancelled here? X get cancelled. X C by H means what? C by H 2 tan
Tan
क्या?
alpha.
Correct.
Tan alpha.
Tan alpha is equal to B by L. और क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? Tan alpha is equal to
B by 2.
B by 2L. B by 2L. Now this is the condition of Davis steering gear mechanism. This is the condition of correct steering gear mechanism of Davis. Davis का क्या रहेगा? Tan alpha जो भी है. Now the angle of inclination of the link AJ and BK with the vertical is equal to B by 2L. जो भी wheel base रहेगा into L is the distance between the rear and front axle. Now anyone tell me what are the disadvantages of this mechanism? Now link JK slide means there is a sliding members. Now in that mechanism sliding members are present. Therefore
Friction.
wear is हाँ friction हो जाएगा, wear is more.
Wear and tear.
And this is not because of the sliding members. Okay, this is the main drawback of this mechanism. Because of sliding member, there is a more wear takes place. Okay, done? हो गया? अलग से मार्क क्यों रखे? Okay, अलग से mark. Okay, now this is the demonstrating gear mechanism. Now see the next one is okay. Now see the figure of the steering gear mechanism. This is the derivation. You get the tan alpha is equal to b by 2l. This is the condition of correct steering gear mechanism for Davis steering gear mechanism. Okay. Now disadvantages.
So where it is,
So
where this mechanism is used?
now in the steering gear mechanism, it is used in the vehicles.
So normally I have heard about Ackerman and anti-Ackerman.
Ackerman only. Because of the drawback, this mechanism is not used actually. Davis. Generally, Ackerman steering gear mechanism is used. You will see that one also. Okay. Now disadvantages is sliding member are present. That's why there is a more wear, and it is not more accurate. That's why it is not used. Okay, now next is the Ackerman steering gear mechanism. I will show you figure only. Here there is no derivation. See the figure. What is the difference between the previous figure and this one?
Control
क्या हुआ? Hello?
wheel basic.
See, suppose if you observe this mechanism, okay. Now see the linkages again. There are same 4 links are there. Okay, in Davis also there are 4 links. But if you observe that the links JK in the Davis and Ackerman steering gear mechanism. In Davis steering gear mechanism, JK is in front of front axle. But in Ackerman, it is behind this front axle. Means in Davis steering gear mechanism, whole mechanism is located in front of front axle. Okay, and in Ackerman steering gear mechanism, it is located behind this front axle. Is it right? Then Davis steering gear mechanism में क्या था? The wheel or the link JK slide inside the slider or the inside the guide. Okay, here. This one. यहाँ पे देखेंगे तो. Now this is the Davis steering gear mechanism. Davis में क्या है? यहाँ पे the whole mechanism is located in front of the front axle and there are R and S. Yes, there are 2 terms are there. R and S are the guides. Inside that guide, this JK link slide. Okay, there is a sliding pair also. But in Ackerman steering gear mechanisms here, there is no sliding members. Okay, it get turned. Means all the 4 links get turned, or there is a only turning pair In Ackermann steering gear mechanism, there is only turning pair. Okay, that's why there is no wear takes place, and it is more accurate as compared to Davis steering gear mechanism. Okay. Sometimes there is a question in university question paper: derive an equation of or derive a condition of correct steering gear mechanism. Okay, and how Ackermann steering gear mechanism differ from Davis steering gear mechanism. You have to write down the 4 points. In that, first you have to draw the figure. Second one, in Davis steering gear mechanism, whole mechanism is located in front of the axle, front axle, and in Ackermann steering gear mechanism, whole mechanism is located behind the front axle. Second one, in Davis steering gear mechanism, sliding members are present. Okay, in Ackermann steering gear mechanism, there are only turning pairs. There is no sliding member. Okay, in Davis steering mechanism, more wear takes place. Ackermann में there is a less wear takes place. In Davis steering gear mechanism में और क्या रहेगा? It is less accurate. Okay, Ackermann it is a more accurate. Like this, you have to write down the difference. Okay, now see this difference. Okay, difference between Ackermann and Davis steering gear. Actually, one of the disadvantages of this Ackermann is that, okay, at the large turning radius, you have to slow down your vehicle because there is a possibility of slipping of the tires. Okay, that's why for large turning radius, you have to slow down your vehicle for Ackermann steering gear mechanism. Okay, these are the 4 points. Difference between the Ackermann and Davis. Okay, there is no derivation for this Ackermann steering gear mechanism. Okay, all of you write, note down these 4 points. Okay, done. All of you. रजत हो गया? भावेश